What's going on, everyone? This is Kevin here, and this is the Lectric XP Lite e-bike. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do two different things. First, I'm going to show you how to fold the e-bike to make it nice and compact, and then after that, I'll show you how to remove the battery from the e-bike itself. So with all that said, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is lower the seat completely, and then after that, we're going to fold down the handlebars. So to put the seat completely down, just grab onto here, which loosens things up, and then lower it down, and then if you want to, you can lock it back in. And then to fold down the handlebars, you're going to release it right here. So you're going to pull up right here, and then pull that down, and then just like that, the handlebars will then fold in. So you can see at this point, the bike has definitely been shrunken down pretty significantly, but for the final step here, we do need to fold it completely in half. So at this point, it does make sense to put up the kickstand, then just grab onto the lever right here, release that, and then you can see, move the pedal down, the bike now folds completely. And then what's really cool as well is that there is a part of the frame here that does support the bike when it is folded. So now you can see that the e-bike is at a fraction of its original size, and then from here, you can actually grab on right here on the frame, and then you can pick it up and move it to wherever you want to move it to. So that's really convenient and definitely allows this bike to take up a lot less space than it typically would if it was completely unfolded in its regular form. Now for the final part of this video, I do want to show you how to remove the battery. So when the bike is folded open like this, you can actually see the battery right here. It even has its own pull handle on it, but if I try to pull the battery out right now, it is stuck in place. So I'll show you how to actually release it so you can take it out of the bike. Now the first thing I do recommend doing is releasing the cover here for the charging port. So just pull that out so that it's not in the way here. And then for the next step, you are going to need your bike's key. So I have the key right here. You're going to then find the key hole on the bottom of the bike right here. Now it's kind of hard to see, but once you have the key inserted into the bike, it will of course be in the off position. So then from here, if you were to ride the bike normally, you would turn the key counterclockwise. But to remove the battery, you're actually going to turn the key clockwise instead. So you'll start from the off position, push the key a little bit further up, and then turn it counterclockwise, and you'll see that there is this little metal piece here that then popped in. Then from there, you might want to put your hand over the battery so it doesn't fall out, but remove the key from the bike, and then just like that, the battery will slide right out here. So as you can see, I have removed the battery from the bike itself, and then at this point, you could charge the battery on its own separately, or if you happen to have a spare battery, you can put that into the bike and then begin riding right away. So now that we have the bike completely folded and the battery removed, let me put the battery back in, and then I'll put the bike back into its regular form. So you're going to start by putting the battery back into the bike the way that it was removed from the bike. So slide that up, and then at the same time, kind of hold on to the battery here so that it doesn't slide back out. You're now going to put the key back in the bike, and then at that point, push up on the key, turn it clockwise, and you'll see that the bike is now in the off position for the key, but at the same time, the metal piece here is now sticking out. Then from this point, if you want to, you can now remove the key from the bike itself, and then the battery will be locked into place. So now that the battery is back in the e-bike, we can now begin folding it back together. So we're going to start by folding in the main portions of the bike itself. So we'll grab on here, kind of pull it back out. Then from here, just make sure everything lines up. Then from there, you can take this handle and just pop that back in, and everything will be nice and secure. We can then put down the kickstand at this point, just to give the bike some extra support. Then we can take the handlebar and move that back up into place, and then lock that in. And then finally, we can take the seat here and move it back to whatever position is best for you. And we'll lock that in, and there we go. So this concludes my video on how to fold and remove the battery from the Lectric XP Lite. Hopefully you enjoyed it and found it to be helpful. Definitely take a look at all my other e-bike content here in the channel. And with all that said, I will see you in the next video. Take care and have a great rest of your day.